What's good, people? It is Tony the Savant. And before we get started, please like the video, share the video, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I'm dropping content and going live on the channel as well. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel as I drop content daily, go live daily, stay very busy on the platform. And last but not least, please leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section as I'm always intrigued to hear what you all have to say about these topics. And ladies and sports fans and gentlemen, the defending NBA champion Boston Celtics knock off the last undefeated team in the NBA, in the Cleveland Cavaliers, 120 to 117, behind the 33-point, 12 rebound, 7 assist game from one Jayson Tatum, who continues to put up an MVP type season. I think that Jayson Tatum, probably behind Joker, respectfully, is in the MVP, number 2 in the MVP race. And he showcased why so this game. And kudos to the Boston Celtics, man, as they have really been on a mission this season, in my opinion. I'm not a big fan of the 40, 53s a game. I'll say that. That's the caveat to this whole situation. Considering that you have two athletic wings like Jaylen Brown and Jayson Tatum, I don't really care for the play style of the Boston Celtics, I should say that, but they're getting the job done. And in a game like this, where you go 22 of 41 from the 3-point line, it makes more sense then to take that many threes if you're going to hit them. But nonetheless, um, the Cleveland Cavaliers, they had themselves a tale of two halves. The first half, they started out pretty slow, would go down. I think they went down 21 or 22 points at one point in the game. But the second half, they was able to storm back. They turned that 20-point deficit into a 2-point deficit. And they gave the Boston Celtics all that they could handle in the second half. So kudos to the Cavaliers. They have been playing excellent basketball. I've been able to catch a few of their games, and what Donovan Mitchell, Evan Mobley, and Darius Garland have put together, in addition to Jared Allen and all of the sharpshooters they have on that team. It's impressive, man. They may be dangerous around the postseason. I will say this. I believe more in the Cavaliers than I do the 76ers, the Milwaukee Bucks, and who the other. Miami might sneak in there. They might got one. They might have one more year. There was another team I was just thinking about. But anyway, I'll think about it down the line. The Cavaliers have been, perhaps, in my opinion, one of the more impressive teams in the NBA. But let's get into these box scores. Y'all know I love the numbers, so we can see exactly how this game went down. Just a high note, again, Jayson Tatum did put up 33 points, 12 rebounds, 7 assists. And a very good performance, continue on, in my opinion, what has been a MVP-esque season. The Cavs now are 15-1. Behind that effort, behind that game of Jayson Tatum and the effort of the Boston Celtics, which is nothing to hang your hat on. Of course, you're losing by 3 points against the defending champions at their crib. I don't think the Cavaliers have anything to hang their heads on, outside of maybe perhaps starting off not having the best start in the game. That's the only thing I can really argue. The Cavaliers did come out a bit lackluster. Defense wasn't as intense as I expected it to be, especially considering that everybody knows the Boston Celtics are going to take a lot of threes. I think your perimeter defense has to be there. I think between Darius Garland, um, um, all of the guards over there, Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell, all those guys, they can put a level of pressure on that perimeter to offset all of the threes from the Boston Celtics. But outside of that slow start, I don't think the Cleveland Cavaliers have a thing to hang their head about, because this was a great game. In the first half alone, and I said this earlier, the Boston Celtics went 22 of 41 from the 3-point line for the entire game. But in the first half alone, the Boston Celtics had only missed 8 threes as they hit 14 of 22 to give themselves that 20-point lead that we discussed earlier. I'm looking at some of my other notes that I made this game. Donovan Mitchell had 35 big points, 8 rebounds in 40 minutes, really setting the tone for this team. Well, I say Evan Mobley was the tone setter. Evan Mobley definitely came out um, enforcing his will in this game, considering the fact that the Boston Celtics typically run a smaller lineup. Evan Mobley and Jared Allen were able to do some work. And then the third quarter, they had a nice free throw barrage with a lot of trips to the line. Free throws, I don't know if I said 3-point, but a free throw barrage from the Cleveland Cavaliers to help them get back in this game. And it was all behind the physicality and the intensity of Evan Mobley. But Spider, he's always going to do his thing, man. You can't stop Spider Mitchell. All right, that's all the notes I have for this game. Let me look at the box score real quick, y'all, if you don't mind. Look, I had it. All right, here we go. So, for this game, again, Evan Mobley had 22 points on 8 of 13 shooting. He also hit a 3, 1 for 3 from there. Went where's his free throws? Okay, here we go. He went 5 of 5 from free throws. I didn't remember him missing one. Also put up 6 assists, 11 rebounds to give him a double-double on the evening, 1 steal, 1 block in a big game for Evan Mobley, all being in a loss. Jared Allen put up 10 points on 5 of 6 shooting. Darius Garland had a very bad shooting night this game, 3 of 21 from the field. He finished the night with 8 points, 7 assists, 1 steal, 1 block for him as well, 2 rebounds. And I know a couple of my friends, they was talking about their parlays and how Darius Garland was let them down tonight. Spider put up he put up 35 points again, 8 rebounds, 3 assists for him. He did so on 13 of 29 shooting, 3 of 11 from the 3-point line. Would like to see him a little bit more efficient from the arc, but Chris, I think it's this gentleman named Craig Porter, he came off the bench and put up some good points. He put up 15 on 6 of 8 shooting, 3 for 3 from the 3-point line. Respectfully, 3 assists from that young man, 3 rebounds. So came off the bench and was able to contribute. So did Niang, Jerome. This Cleveland Cavaliers team is nice, man. I definitely like how they're constructed. Anyway, let's move on to the victor. The Boston Celtics, led by Jayson Tatum this game, 33 points, 12 rebounds, 7 assists, as we mentioned before. He did this on 11 of 22 shooting from the field, 6 of 10 from the 3-point line, 5 of 7 from the free throw line. He also put up 2 steals. Respectfully, Jayson Tatum has been slighted and disrespected a lot. I know that he was in the gym, especially after everything that transpired in the Olympics. We got videos covering that. And I think JT is on a mission. Jaylen Brown, he had a quiet game. He put up some good shots, some big shots. Had a very beautiful layup, I think, in the third or fourth quarter. But he only finished the evening with 10 points on 4 of 10 shooting, 2 of 5 from the 2 of 5 from the 3-point line. I'm sorry, yo, I got a little head cold, I think. Just fighting it off. 5 assists for him as well. Jaylen Brown was just a little not himself this game, I should say. He was a lot more effective on the defensive end of the ball, just helping out with Spider and all of the 3-point shooters that come with the Cleveland Cavaliers. Derek White, his Olympic experience is paying off. He put up 19 points. Al Horford put up 20 points. Peyton Pritchard put up 13 off the bench. Nice contributions from the other guys. And again, all led by one Jayson Tatum. Can't be mad at that. Let's look at the team stats real quick, if y'all don't mind. 46 of 93 for the Cleveland Cavaliers, compared to 44 of 86 from the Boston Celtics. That's field goal percentage, 49.5 for the Cleveland Cavaliers, compared to 51.2 from the Boston Celtics. We talked about those 3-pointers, as the Boston Celtics hit 22 of 41 for 53.7% from the arc. The Cleveland Cavaliers, not so good, 10 of 29 for 34.5% of the arc. 15 of 17 free throws made for the Cleveland Cavaliers compared to 10 of 14 for the Boston Celtics. Rebounds, 42 for the Celtics, 41 for the Cavaliers. Pretty even there. 4 steals for the Boston Celtics, 4 steals for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Pretty even there. 32 assists for the Boston Celtics compared to 30 for the Cavaliers. Pretty even there. Surprisingly, the Boston Celtics were able to win this game after losing a turnover battle. They had 13 turnovers compared to 7 for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Points in the paint was a very big glaring difference. In fact, was one of the key factors to the Cleveland Cavaliers making their comeback. They put up 60 points in the paint compared to 36 for the Boston Celtics. So the Boston Celtics, man, they really it's either feast or famine from that 3-point line, and so far they've been able to feast. But you see, if a team can be consistent enough and attack the rim enough, they can definitely keep this game close, despite the Boston Celtics casting up all those 3-pointers. Fast break points, 14 for the Cleveland Cavaliers compared to 6 for the Boston Celtics. Excuse me. Largest lead of the game, we talked about it, 21 points for the Boston Celtics, 2 points for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And that was pretty much the game right there, man. Again, the Boston Celtics were able to get the victory, 120 to 117, led by Jayson Tatum. Love what I seen tonight from both these squads, and unfortunately, the Cleveland Cavaliers had a historic start to this season. I believe it was the best start to an NBA season for the Cavaliers in a mighty long time, if not period, in their history. But 15-0 is impressive, and that's a lot to build on going forth in the season, in my opinion. If they can maintain focus, get back to where they were last season, get in the playoffs and everybody's healthy, I think the Cavaliers are very dangerous. Again, I trust them more than I trust all of the other Eastern Conference teams right now that everybody's talking about. Aside from the Boston Celtics, I think the New York Knicks is who I was thinking about earlier. I trust the Cavaliers more than I trust the Knicks. Yes, I do. I trust them more than I trust the Indiana Pacers, more than the Milwaukee Bucks. Yes, I do. And definitely more than the Philadelphia 76ers. And I might go as far as the Miami Heat, too, man. I got to see what the Miami Heat's doing. Over there, I know Jimmy Butler was a little up and down, inconsistent with his performances, but I'll check and see. But outside of that, good performance, good games from both these squads. Once more, Boston Celtics were able to get the victory, 120 to 117. But that's all I got for y'all on this one. Please like the video, share the video, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I'm dropping content and going live on the channel as well. If you have not already, please subscribe to the channel as I drop content daily, go live daily, stay very busy on the platform. And last but not least, please leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. I'm always intrigued and interested to hear what you all have to say about these sports topics. I am Tony the Savant. Peace.